And good morning. Already 6:30 as we begin this Thursday, last day of September. We'll roll into October the 1st tomorrow morning. I don't think a rain bonnet's going to do it quite this morning. Go ahead and get yourself an umbrella or a big thick coat to put over your head. You'll need it at some point. We're showing showers on radar, and we'll go to that in just a moment to show where you are and how to keep dry as we begin this day. Gradually clear by late afternoon, but we'll tell you all about when the rain will come back, how long this is going to last, and when will temperatures start getting cooler again. Going to take a little hike here over the weekend. It'll be warmer, and then we'll start to cool down a little bit as we head into October. We want it to remain cool, don't we? Well, how are you today? I hope good. As we begin this, don't forget to join us coming up at 8 o'clock. We'll have the morning show for you. Candace getting ready now. She'll be in just a little bit. I know there's more, but these are the only two that I'm aware of. Quitman having their homecoming this weekend, and I think they'll have a parade this weekend in Quitman. Also, I think West Lauderdale has homecoming this weekend. So if you've got one of those and I'm not aware of it, love to hear from you so we can talk about that coming up at 8 o'clock to pass that along to everybody. Always fun as we head into October, homecoming parades and different things that happen. I guess you still dress up for that in high school? I think so. Hadn't seen a bunch of it lately, but I think so. And then you'll notice a bunch of yards getting rolled. There'll be a little extra toilet paper everywhere. It's all in fun. I hope they do have fun as they do the festivities. All right, let's go to radar this morning and bring in this and just show you where we've got rain today. Scattered showers across Clark County this morning, a little bit into Wayne County, heavier showers around Hattiesburg. We'll go back to Hattiesburg area here in just a moment. But as we zoom in here, as we get near that Kemper, Lauderdale, Kemper, Neshoba County line, light showers there in Newton, you get a little bit more rain. Let's turn on locations here to show what we've got going on. House, Mississippi, you get right past where Battlefield is, and it's going to get wet. We get up here, of course, right here at Talbert Enterprises, and it's pretty much heavy rain. Getting close as you get out here to the west of the Damascus Volunteer Fire Department, but a lot of rain from right at the county line all the way to Tucker, where the school is there on Highway 19. So if you've got to travel that, a little bit of that is 2-lane road after you get past this area here. So be careful in between Tucker and House before it goes back to 4-lane. A lot of construction work in those areas there. Also, as you get south of right here, as you get south right outside of the east and southeast of the Neshoba County Fair, and you go through the Good Hope community, and you get to McDonald and Linwood. Look at the rain that we've got here, just west of Beatline. Beatline, you're going to get some of this. Golden Grove getting wet there this morning. All these areas in Neshoba County, so y'all be careful as you come across through here. 2-lane roads, as we said, Golden Grove and stretching south, and Union. Just north of Union, that's still going to be considered it right here. Here's Union, just to the north of you. But heavier activity there, Bessadia. Y'all see that? Out through here, right up into Herbert Springs and Rio in Kemper County. That's some heavy rain right through there, so be careful. As we go up to the downtown area, light rain here. Out by the Coliseum, we've got heavier rain here as we go out right here to Arlington in Neshoba County. So be careful there as we look at all of this. And we go on up, light showers in Winston County as well. A little bit of light rain there in Noxubee County as well there as you get out to Prairie Point in those areas. Light showers around Stark Vegas and Columbus, Mississippi. Now, as we mentioned a moment ago, let's go south into Mississippi and show you what's going on as we get down to these areas here. As we get past Shabuta here and we get into Jones County. This is Jones Junior College. Some light showers stretching from there down to the Petal area, Hattiesburg. Out here to the west, and this is going to be Macomb, Mississippi. If you're watching in those areas there this morning, heavy fog for y'all, kind of like the Meridian area had yesterday into the edge of Alabama. Had a lot of fog. This area has got it this morning. So be careful if you're down there. Bogalusa, these areas here north here. As we visit Columbia, Mississippi, Tylertown, Magnolia. Y'all are getting it this morning, so drive a little bit slower as you get into those areas there, right at the state line there on Louisiana. Here's Baton Rouge into Mississippi. As we go across here and we get into the Alabama side, we didn't talk about y'all very much. It was Gilbertown, Alabama, light showers there. South of Silas, a little bit heavier. Millery, Alabama, heavier activity. As we get up here near Butler, all around Butler, we're getting some showers this morning. So if you're watching in the edge of Alabama, be careful traveling Highway 17 through these areas here. As we go north of Lisbon, some light showers. Looking pretty good as we get near Cuba. It breaks a little bit of a way of the rain there. As we get into Kemper County, Geiger, a little bit there. Heavier rain in Gainesville as well. Epps, Alabama, light shower activity as well. So a quick look at what we've got on radar this morning and where it is. Now let's get back over here and let me hit a button since I didn't think well enough to do this a minute ago. You know, sometimes you just don't do everything you're supposed to, and I didn't on that. All right, let's get into this and pull up what we've got from the National Weather Service this morning of what's going to happen, what to expect. We got a lot going on with this.
Your forecast is brought to you by EMEPA, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
As we get into our record highs, record lows, 2019 was a warm year for us. We had a record of 98 degrees on that day. Back in 67, cool. Set another record of 34 degrees back in 1967, long before I came along. As we go into the forecast for today, it's going to be showers as we look at this. 79 in Meridian, 78 through Philadelphia, and as we go through Noxapater up through here and get into the Columbus area, still 79. Warmer in the Greenville area there in the Mississippi Delta, and even warmer at Vicksburg. 84 is what we're looking at that. As we go south, Brookhaven, Natchez, 81 to 82, and down into Hattiesburg, about 81 degrees there. So a little warm there as well. Let's go across the state line and look at what we've got here. Now, just the edge of Alabama over to about Tuscaloosa is included in this rain. The further east you go into Alabama, the better it's going to be in breaking away from the rain. Fayetteville, 79 as we get into Livingston, Alabama area. About 79 to 80 is what we're expected. Demopolis, 82 for a high today. But all through here, Butler, Alabama, expect some showers today. So that's going to happen without a doubt there. As we look at what we've got going on from the National Hurricane Center, now we've got two storms. Sam still sitting at a Category 4 this morning. We'll look at my radar here in a second on this. We've got Victor now that is a tropical storm. I'm going to say that the winds are about 40 miles an hour at this point, and it looks to be turning away, no threat to the Gulf. This one has kind of dwindled down to only a 10% chance there. That's not bad. As we look at the path here, Hurricane Sam, it's going to go east. It'll go up and take that hook and stay away from the United States, which is great. Now, as we come across here and we look at Tropical Storm Victor, the path of this, at this point, no threat. We'll watch this to see what this does over the next couple of days. Let's go back to radar and pull up these two storms so you can get a general idea of what we've got, what the winds are with these, and hopefully they stay way away from us, and that's what we're hoping for. As we pull this up where you can see this, this is going to be Sam right here, which is sitting at a Category 4 this morning. Cat 4, we got 144 mile an hour winds, gust of 173 miles an hour, and moving slow northwest at 11 miles an hour. And it will take a few days before this starts going down, but eventually by Tuesday, it'll be a Category 1 and no threat to anyone. It'll be just out in the ocean there, but not the place to be around right now. Saturday afternoon, it'll go to a 3. By Sunday, a 2. By Monday, it's down to a 1. Now, here's what we've got as we look at Victor, that is just off the coast of Africa. Sitting this morning, we've got winds of about 46 miles an hour, moving west-northwest at 13 miles an hour. And by tomorrow afternoon, in the afternoon, we're going to jump this to a Category 1, and it will be at 75 miles an hour. And by Sunday, it'll start dwindling down also. We hope it stays that way. But those are the only two threats that we've got at this point. There's another small one here, but again, at this point, no threat. So we're tickled over that the threat is not bad. So let's hope everything remains that way. Temperature-wise, let's look at what's going over the next 6 to 10 days of what we've got here. Our area is kind of at that normal mark. That 79 to 80 degree weather mark is normal for Mississippi. And as we get into Alabama and Louisiana, even parts of Texas are starting to get near normal. As you go the further north, above average it is, and out west as you get into parts of California, Nevada, all of that warmer, and also South Florida. Our forecast here for the next 7 days, let's break this down so you kind of know what to expect. Now, today we got a 60% chance of showers. Our high is going to reach about 79. The heavier rain, the chances come in after 10 a.m. So we'll watch this. By late afternoon, it should be sunny. This should be pushing out. So these early morning hours through about lunchtime, expect it to be showers there and gradually getting there, some clouds there. As we get into Friday, better on down to a 20% chance, but our temperature goes back up as that rain moves out, and it'll be 86 tomorrow. We'll get down to 67 tomorrow night, 84 on Saturday, not bad at all. And then the rain chances move back in on Sunday. as we look at this. Our rain chance right after lunchtime will jump in there to that 50%. By Monday, a 60%. So we start the week with rain chances 78, 77, right at that 80-degree mark. It'll give or take a degree as we get into that. Let's go ahead and jump another week into October and see what we've got all the way through the 14th. We'll see mostly 70s. We'll have a couple days where it does hit that 80-degree mark. By the 7th, we're sitting at 77 degrees, but partly cloudy skies. It's not big chances of rain as we go through this. By Monday the 11th, we get a couple of days there of about 80 degrees, and then we'll go back down below that 70. So perfect weather, nothing horrible in the forecast for the next 2 weeks. Most likely, as always, you'll get some slight rain chances that weren't predicted this far out, but nothing bad. That's what we're looking at. So it does look good. So carry your rain jacket with you today, or umbrella, whatever you want to call that, for a little while. You'll need it through the early afternoon there, 1-ish around in there. After that, we'll start seeing things break loose and get better for us. A few good mornings. How are you, Tommy Ainsworth? Appreciate you watching there, along with Charlotte Gray. She says she's got a little rain there in Philadelphia as well today. Megan Bishop, morning. Hope you're doing well there, along with Sylvia Stewart. Joy Robinson is up. Miss Connie Johns, thank you. Terry Ray, good morning to you as well. Stephen Wanda McKinnon's up stirring. Reggie McKee, good morning, good morning. Jonathan Ritchie is up, along with Angela Sloan. Good morning to you. Hope your day is good there. From downtown, Union is having their homecoming also, Jeanette Rigdon said. Glad to know that. Lamar Hembry is up in Kemper County taking care of things. Good morning to Donna Tuberville. How are you? Hope you're blessed today. Joyce Godwin is up, along with Karina Jones. How are you? Morning. Joyce Snowden Godwin is up, along with Miss LaWanda Grantham. Also, Alicia Alexander. Hey, girl. Brandon Massengale. Hey, Brandon. Nice 8x10 in the back. Long story. Who remembers years and years ago where we did a contest to meet Alan Jackson? Brandon was the guy who, if I remember, was it 7, 8, maybe 9? He ate earthworms to meet Alan Jackson and outdone mud wrestling and the girl on the horse that shaved her legs. Y'all remember all that? I ran into Brandon yesterday, and nice to see him. I cannot remember how many years ago that has been. But a long time ago. Glad to see you up, Madam, this morning, Brandon. Hope you're doing well there. Milton Savell is up, Repacker. Also, Alicia Fisher. How are you doing? Luce Barrett. How are you doing, Luce? Hope you're doing good today also. Glad to see you up and stirring there. And, of course, watching from the YouTube side. And I've brought this up several times. When bad weather hits, you want a couple extra ways to be able to get it, whether it's on television or through the social media side. Make sure you also follow on YouTube as well for backup. If you're following on Facebook, one or the other, have both ways where you can get it, because sometimes they'll just act ugly. Charlotte Edwards is up. Hope you're having a great day, along with Joanne Robinson. Brian McCary, glad to see you there. And Candace Fuller is up stirring today. Again, we'll be back live here in just about an hour and 18 minutes or 15 minutes, something like that. Clock's a little far away, and I haven't got those specs yet. I got to go see that doctor, don't I? But we're coming back. We're putting the morning show together, and we want you to be a part of it. Join us. We'll tell you all what's going on around the Meridian area and state of Mississippi and across the nation there. The stories that matter to you, things that affect us. We've got all that, a couple opinions as well. Join us beginning at 8. Be here. We'll be glad to see you. All that's right around the corner. Thanks for dropping by, and a big thank you to all the sponsors that help us make this happen each day. We'll tell you more about them coming up here in just a little bit. And don't forget, Sanders Gas is that air starts a little bit cooler weather. Have them come out, check your unit, make sure everything's going well. And I was, and speaking of the Sanders, making sure that your heat, test that. A lot of folks, I was with the fire department yesterday, and I spoke with them of when you turn on that heat for the very first time for the year, a lot of folks think that their house is on fire over that smell. So crack your windows while it's a little warm, fire that stuff up, and burn that off, because it gets dust in all your heating, and will help out. Sanders Gas will help you as well. Talk to them. They'll get you going. That's generally what that smell is. So we'll have them in one morning to talk with us. Well, that's good news. We'll see you soon in just a little bit here at Scotty Ray's Weather. Thanks for dropping by.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by